which, therefore, automatically fall within the province of the architects of the Master Universe, custodians of those things which transcend the creational limits of the present universe age. The Trinitized Sons of Destiny embody certain aspects of the unrevealed Master Universe function of the Supreme Ultimate. We do not know a great deal about these conjoint children of time and eternity, but we know much more than we are permitted to reveal. 8. The Creature Trinitized Sons. In addition to the creature Trinitized Sons considered in this narrative, there are numerous unrevealed orders of creature Trinitized beings, the diverse progeny of the multiple liaisons of 7 Finaliter Core and Paradise Havona personalities. But all these creature Trinitized beings, revealed and unrevealed, are endowed with personality by the Universal Father. When new Ascender Trinitized and Paradise Havona Trinitized sons are young and untrained, they are usually dispatched for long periods of service on the 7 Paradise Spheres of the Infinite Spirit, where they serve under the tutelage of the 7 Supreme Executives. Subsequently, they may be adopted for further training in the local universes by the Trinity Teacher Sons. These adopted sons of high and glorified creature origin are the apprentices, student helpers of the Teacher Sons, and as regards classification, they are often temporarily numbered with these sons. They may and do execute many noble assignments in self-denial in behalf of their chosen realms of service. The Teacher Sons in the local universes may nominate their creature Trinitized wards for embrace by the Paradise Trinity. Emerging from this embrace as Trinitized Sons of Perfection, they enter the service of the Ancients of Days in the 7 super-universes, that being the present known destiny of this unique group of twice Trinitized beings. Not all creature Trinitized sons are Trinity-embraced. Many become the associates and ambassadors of the 7 Master Spirits of Paradise, of the reflective spirits of the super-universes, and of the mother spirits of the local creations. Others may accept special assignments on the Eternal Isle. Still others may enter the special services on the secret worlds of the Father and on the Paradise Spheres of the Spirit. Eventually, many find their way into the conjoint core of the Trinitized Sons on the inner circuit of Havona. Accepting the Trinitized Sons of Perfection and those who are foregathering on Vice-Jarrington, the supreme destiny of all creature Trinitized Sons appears to be entrance into the core of Trinitized Finaliters, one of the 7 Paradise Core of the Finality. 9. The Celestial Guardians. Creature Trinitized Sons are embraced by the Paradise Trinity in classes of 7,000. These Trinitized offspring of perfected humans and of Paradise Havona personalities are all equally embraced by the deities, but they are assigned to the super-universes in accordance with the advice of their former instructors, the Trinity Teacher Sons. Those of more acceptable service are commissioned High Son Assistants. Those of less distinguished performance are designated Celestial Guardians. When these unique beings have been Trinity-embraced, they become valuable adjuncts to the super-universe governments. They are versed in the affairs of the ascendant career, not by personal ascension, but as a result of their service with the Trinity Teacher Sons on the worlds of space. Almost 1 billion Celestial Guardians have been commissioned in Orvonton. They are chiefly assigned to the administrations of the perfections of days on the headquarters of the major sectors, and are ably assisted by a corps of ascendant sun-fused mortals. The Celestial Guardians are the officers of the courts of the Ancients of Days, functioning as court messengers and as bearers of the summonses and decisions of the various tribunals of the super-universe governments. They are the apprehending agents of the Ancients of Days. They go forth from Uversa to bring back beings whose presence is required before the super-universe judges. They execute the mandates for the detention of any personality in the super-universe. They also accompany spirit-fused mortals of the local universes when, for any reason, their presence is required on Uversa. The Celestial Guardians and their associates, the High Sun Assistants, have never been indwelt by adjusters. Neither are they spirit nor sun fused. The embrace of the Paradise Trinity does, however, compensate for the non-fused status of the Trinitized Sons of Perfection. The Trinity embrace may act solely upon the idea which is personified in a creature trinitized son, leaving the embraced son otherwise unchanged, but such a limitation occurs only when so planned. These twice trinitized sons are marvelous beings, but they are neither as versatile nor dependable as their ascendant associates. They lack that tremendous and profound personal experience which the rest of the sons belonging to this group have acquired by actually climbing up to glory from the dark domains of space. We of the ascendant career love them and do all in our power to compensate their deficiencies, but they make us ever grateful for our lowly origin and our capacity for experience. Their willingness to recognize and acknowledge their deficiencies in the experienceable realities of universe ascension is transcendently beautiful and sometimes most touchingly pathetic. Trinitized sons of perfection are limited in contrast to other Trinity-embraced sons because their experiential capacity is time-space inhibited. They are experience deficient, despite long training with the Supreme Executives and the Teacher's sons, and if this were not the case, experiential saturation would preclude their being left in reserve for acquiring experience in a future universe age. There is simply nothing in all universal existence which can take the place of actual personal experience, and these creature trinitized sons are held in reserve for experiential function in some future universe epoch. On the mansion worlds, I have often seen these dignified officers of the high courts of the super-universe look so longingly and appealingly at even the recent arrivals from the evolutionary worlds of space that one could not help realizing that these possessors of non-experiential trinitization really envied their supposedly less fortunate brethren who ascend the universal path by steps of bona fide experience and actual living. Notwithstanding their handicaps and limitations, they are a wonderfully useful and ever-willing corps of workers when it comes to the execution of the complex administrative plans of the super-universe governments. 10. High Sun Assistants. The High Sun Assistants are the superior group of the trinitized sons of glorified ascendant beings of the mortal core of the finality and of their eternal associates, the Paradise Havona personalities. They are assigned to the super-universe service and function as personal aids to the high sons of the governments of the Ancients of Days. They might fittingly be denominated private secretaries. They act from time to time as clerks for special commissions and other group associations of the high sons. They serve perfecters of wisdom, divine counselors, universal censors, mighty messengers, those high in authority, and those without name and number. If, in discussing the celestial guardians, I have seemed to call attention to the limitations and handicaps of these twice trinitized sons, let me now, in all fairness, call attention to their one point of great strength, the attribute which makes them almost invaluable to us. These beings owe their very existence to the fact that they are the personification of a single and supreme concept. They are the personality embodiment of some divine idea, some universal ideal, as it has never before been conceived, expressed, or trinitized. And they have subsequently been Trinity-embraced. Thus they show forth and actually embody the very wisdom of the Divine Trinity as concerns the ideal of their personality existence. As far as that particular concept is revealable to the universes, these personalities embody all of everything that any creature or creator intelligence could possibly conceive, express, or exemplify. They are that idea personified. Can you not see that such living concentrations of a single supreme concept of universe reality would be of untold service to those who are entrusted with the administration of the super-universes? Not long since, I was directed to head a commission of 6, one of each of the high sons, assigned to the study of 3 problems pertaining to a group of new universes in the south parts of Orvonton. I was made acutely aware of the value of the high sun assistants when I made requisition on the chief of their order on Uversa for temporary assignment of such secretaries to my commission. The first of our ideas was represented by a high sun assistant on Uversa, who was forthwith attached to our group. Our second problem was embodied in a high sun assistant assigned to Super-Universe number 3. We secured much help from this source through the Central Universe